everyone, Crafting Vicky here with you, and today I'm here to share with you 4 different ways of doing the toilet paper roll little journals. I received, when I did my giveaway last time, I received a comment by CJ Fraze that was asking me if there were methods of doing those little paper albums easier, because she suffers from arthritis, and therefore she can't like really do some intricate stuff like I did the last time when I used the my I'm not gonna find the word, when I did the double cross stitching, which was a little bit more intense. And I can totally understand that this would be difficult, so I promised that I would do a video then. And I also was overwhelmed with all the wonderful comments that you guys made and the number of views that I got for that, and I had only one toilet paper roll to give out, and I was really sad about that because I didn't expect that there was going to be so many people that would be interested. So what I'm going to do now is that there's going to be one that I make that's going to go in my Etsy store. There's one that I make that is going to a special someone, and then I'm going to be giving away 2 of my other little journals that I make to you guys. And this giveaway will be open for a month, like I did last time, so you will see down in the comments below the date that it's going to be ending. If you are interested in one of them, in winning one of them, well, you need to comment on the video. And this video I don't usually comment on, just because it adds to the comment number and it kind of screws up the math of the giveaway. I usually try to respond to all you guys. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but I really try. So yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing, and I can't believe I'm already at almost 1,200 subscribers. This is incredible. So very, very happy that you guys like my channel. Okay, so what I wanted to do is share some ideas of how to make these little albums with stuff that you've got around the house. So we will be covering them with envelopes, book paper. This is just a book, a page that was sent to me in a swap, but it could have been newspaper, could have been any type of stuff like that. And this is actually from a chocolate bar that somebody sent me, and I thought it would be a cool background. So this is what we're going to be using to make this. I already wetted my little paper. Yeah, so it's recording, so it should be good. Okay, so I already wetted the little toilet paper rolls, and then I squished them under my Twilight book, the big thick one, so that they would squish. And I didn't rub, like I didn't do anything with my bone folder, because I had heard from one of Shannon Green's videos that it might hurt the fibers. So I didn't take a chance. This one is kind of weird. This one I need to glue down this piece. This is coming undone. So let's do that first before I do anything else. Okay. Okay, so we've got them all. So the first one I'll make will be using this paper, and I'm thinking I'm going to be maybe using that one. Okay, so put this aside. Now, I know I'll be covering this, therefore I don't really want this part to be done, but I want it done like up to here. So let's put some some Liquitex gloss medium on there. Let's just take it out like so. This part. Just a bit of here. This down. I kind of like the wrinkles. Let's put this down. Okay, so we've got one half of a cover done. Let's put it on the other one. And you'll see why I'm doing it this way soon. Can't share it right now because I'll be spoiling the surprise. So it's kind of fun reusing stuff, like even a chocolate wrapper can become a fun thing to use. Those little pieces. Put this down. This part down. Okay, so now I want to cover the inside, because we will be seeing that. So I want to make sure though that I keep enough for the other one. Yeah, it's not gonna quite make it. So we'll do it like that. I need my gooey scissors. The one that I don't care if they touch stuff that's going to be messy. Okay, so that's one done. Let's make the other one. And let's try to cover. Let's cover this part, and I'll cover the back with something else, because this just won't be enough. This and like that. Okay, so this one is done, and that one we will put something else. So let's use that. Maybe stuck like this, and I need to make my corners. But that chocolate would have, bar roll thing would have been perfect if I had just one to make, but since I was making two, that's what happens. So what happened here? Let's trim this a bit because I don't want it to show. Okay, so put this here. Like that, and then like this. And here we go. And it's going to be upside down, but that's okay. Well, actually, it doesn't have to be upside down. It could go this way. Okay, so I think I'm going to put it this way, and I'm going to put that way. So this will become the cover. Okay, so move the little bits and pieces. Take a sip of water. Okay. So now I need to put my my little booklet pages in there. So I have these two, and what I thought I was going to do is stitch those in, but using a regular pamphlet stitch. So it's not as difficult to do, and it's only three holes. So really not as much as when you do it. So let's just line up all the paper properly, and put this, tuck this in, and then I need to make a hole. And of course I forgot to bring my pokey tool, and the worst is I've got 2 or 3 of those pokey tools, and of course I don't bring it. So I'm just going to use my needle, I guess, but now I've lost it. Okay, there it is. So I'll put this clip here because I don't want this to move. So we'll make a hole in the middle. And then one over here. And the paper that I've used for this album is some of it is coffee stained, and other is some scrap papers that I had. Here, and there's I made it so that there would be this one is 11 pages, so folded in 2, so that means 22, so it should be enough. Of course, if you had the pokey tool, it would have been a lot easier and a lot faster to make the hole, and you wouldn't have it wouldn't have been as hard. But don't worry, I'm going to be showing you other methods as well. It's just I wanted this one to be stitched, and to share that you can do just a simple stitch like this. It doesn't have to be a fancy stitch. Not even sure if I'm on camera. Trying not to put my head at least in there. Okay, so put this tight. And usually what I try to do is tuck it in there, so I can really make this tight. And do one knot, and then we'll do another one. So this is nice and tight. It's not going to go anywhere. You can cut off the tails. So we've got one done. Here is the little booklet. And you've got all the pages. And they're not the same size. And I think that kind of adds to the fun of it. This one had a little bit of glue on it. All better. So I think it's pretty cute. Now let's tuck the other one in this one. So I'm just gonna put the papers together properly. Tuck this in there. Hold this way. Take a bit. I usually take about at least twice the length and a little bit more. I prefer cutting it and having extra than missing, because if you're missing, it's not fun. So there we go. And then put another one there. And then it's always the bottom one that's the hardest. It's strange. Okay, so now just need to do the pamphlet stitch. And as you can see, it doesn't take long at all. And this is just regular twine. You could use the ones that you use for in the kitchen. It would work too. I would suppose even dental floss would work, or Fisher fishing rod line type of thing. Okay, so here it is. Just tuck this in, not to lose it, and then do that. Put it tight. And here it is. I only did one. I'll do another one. If I've made 3, no big deal. It's just going to be stronger. Okay, so now we've got this one. That's all ready. Now, what I want to do is it's going to be a ribbon around it to be the closure, and I'm wondering if I'm gonna try to get it fixed in. To make it stronger. Or do I just go right across? What I could do is make sure to kind of tuck it in if I can. Tuck it in, it would be the best. This way I kind of make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. And it's going to also solidify what I'm about to do. I think I would prefer it at the bottom though. So let's do that here. And do this here. We've got lots of room. Okay, so now what we want to do is glue those two books together. So what I'm thinking that I'm going to be doing is putting Suquan tape, but that, because that is like this is so strong, and I really don't want those albums to get undone. But then I'm also going to put the glue stick just for added security. I had received in the swap that I participated, the toilet paper roll album that I received from Aisha was made that way, and I thought it was brilliant, so I really wanted to try my hand on that, and here it is. So I said I wanted to put, if I put glue stick too, the good thing is it's going to give me a few minutes of wiggle room before it sets permanently, in case my aim is not perfect. So make sure that the ribbon is not tied in. And now they're stuck together, and my ribbon can still flow through. So see? And it's a double little book. I think it's really cute. Okay, so then what I want to do is just put this little bird on top. I thought he was going to be super cute, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna put some Suquan tape right there to hold the ribbon, and it's gonna be hidden by the bird, so it won't show and it won't be sticky either. Because if I don't do anything and I put it on the back, then it still shows, and I don't really want it to show. So I don't mind that this part kind of swings. This one I know is gonna be stuck there. And my little bird is going to go like this. So now I'm thinking maybe I should use tacky glue on him. Here we go. And here is the little album that's going to be in my Etsy store. So you can see him. And then all you need to do is tie this together. A nice big bow, and you've got a cute little album and a nice big bow. And I left it big, this way the person that buys it, depending on what they do inside it. If it becomes thicker, they can just adjust it. I think it's a lot better. It's a lot easier than if it's actually closed shot. So this is the first one. Let's get going on the other one. The other one should be a lot faster. I promise, guys. Yes, 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 I promise. I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot faster because they're not as big. Okay, so let's get going on the next one. So for the next one, I think this one is going to be one of the ones that I'm going to be giving away, and I'm thinking that we're going to be covering it with just some envelopes. So let's open up some envelopes. I'm going to be using the stamp, so removing the stamp away. I'm going to be making a collage on this. And as you can see, it's a great way of using those envelopes, and it's stuff that you've got, right? So you don't have to purchase anything. You can just make it with what you've got. And that is what my goal was, to show you guys that you don't have to have special supplies and fancy stuff. You can just use what you've got on hand, and it's just as fun and good. Okay, this part I'm gonna tuck in when I get to the other side. This is not the same. So let's get as close to the corner as we can, so I don't have to make a corner. Ha! Cheating. Yes, 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 I know. I know I'm cheating. That's okay. You guys won't mind, right? Okay. This, I kind of want it to go over the spine. Like this. And then I can use some of that. I'm going to remove the double edge because I'm going to try to cheat my way again. Okay, so let's turn this over. Like okay. This, like that. And we've got this tiny little piece here, so let's just move this one this way so it covers it. And of course, no, I'm making a mess. Okay, so let's dry this off a tiny bit because it's now, well, my paint transferred to it, so it's kind of fun and funky. Oh my god, there's yellows on there. How does that get there? Let's turn this around because I obviously don't want yellow on there. How did I do that? It's the same. Okay, so that's that. And then we'll do the back cover. So we have that part to do. And again, I'm going to try to do my corners at the same time if I can. Makes it a lot easier. And then I could have pulled out more designs of paper, but I didn't. Oh well, I have to work with what I've got. Okay, and then we just have this part. This here. Do like that. Okay, so let's dry this off. Another stick. Nice big piece of paper. Okay, so I will let this dry, and I'm gonna be right back after. you guys won't notice anyway because I'll be pausing this. Okay, so I'm back. My blood sugar got a bit low and I wasn't feeling too good, so I went to eat an apple and now I'm all better. While I was off camera, I put some duct tape on this just to reinforce the spine, and you will understand why very soon. I've got this little sticker that says "Stop and smell the flowers," and I thought that would be really cute to put on there. And to make sure that it really sticks, I'm gonna add some tacky glue to this because I do not want it to go anywhere. So here it is. I think it's so cute. So this one, super easy. You use elastics. So basically all you need to do is to, am I going to be able to do this, is to put one through one through the other like this. Okay, so let's do this again. You put one here and then you go like this, so it's inside. So now what you do is you tuck this in and my tying was not at the best of place, so let's do the opposite. Maybe it's going to be better. So I want this part to be inside. Okay, so now we've got this going, and this will be our closure. So see, super easy, and you can play with it to make it go a bit lower so that you can actually see the little rabbit, right? So, and to put in your stuff, you just tuck in your little pieces of paper, and again leftover papers, and voila, you've got your little book. So I told you this one would be super easy, and you don't need, if your hands are giving you issues, well, this is a pretty fast and easy way of making them, and making sure that that they're going to be a cute little gift to make. So let's put this one aside. That one will be given out. Okay, so let's make the next one. For the next one, I'm going to be using I think this paper. And make my life super easy. If I can remove the washi tape on this, it will be fantastic. Okay. So all I'm going to do is stick this little book down, like so, and I'm going to take the easy way out because this video is getting to be very long and I want you guys to see it all, so let's make it easy. Okay, if Suquan tape would collaborate, it would be very helpful. Okay, so like that. then need to basically wrap it like a gift. This. Oh my god, I'm having so many issues with this tape. That. Corners. This. Side. Here we go. This is done. This first. Make sure this sticks together. Like that. And then stick it in. And now we've got our little book. Okay, so now I want to tie in the little book. And this one, I think I'm going to use this one. This one here, I'm going to also stitch in. So 1, 2, and bit, and I always lose my needle. Where the hell did it go? Come on. Ah, it's hidden underneath. Okay, so I'll make my 3 holes. It's not the best of tools to make this, but it's the one I have on hand. What's a bit harder is that there's cardboard in there. So if it had been just paper, it would be a lot easier to pierce through it. But right now I have some cardboard, so it's making my life difficult. So definitely, if you're doing this and you're stitching and you've got troubles with your hands, do not put cardboard in your paper for your book. See here, I've got cardboard here, another piece here, another piece there, another piece there, so that's a lot of card stock, which is why this is so difficult. Other than that, it'd be super easy. Because you saw the with the other one, it wasn't as hard. And I had a bit of cardboard, but not as much. If it had been just paper, it would have been totally fine. Okay, of course I go right beside the hole I had made. So it's switched a bit. So let's align them, because I don't want to be piercing in a different spot. And go back in the middle. Oh shoot, my tail just got out. So let's tuck it back in. Where it's supposed to. Okay. We're stitch and we're finished. There we go. So yeah, if it was paper, it would have been a lot easier. And you wouldn't have these issues. But my last method, you're going to see, it's also an easy one. I think I did too. Like so. And then I've got this little guy that I want to put on there. And this is a bookaboo image, and it's a digital image, and I colored it with my Copics, and then I use some gel pen on the flower to make it shiny. Okay, so that's going to be that. And to make this, I'm going to be, to close this, I'm going to be using a button. So we're going to be stitching the button right there. And so where's my needle? So I'll make 2 holes. Like so. Take a little bit of twine. So go in 1 hole, maybe, possibly. Okay, there it is. Oops. Make sure that you've still got your tail. Go through your button, and then down the other hole. And I usually like to do this twice. This way I make sure that it's extra tight and that it's not going to go anywhere. And here we go. Got a little button. And then you just tie it same way we did the inside. Okay, so it's tied. Got a little bear. Now to close it, I wanted to put a ribbon, and so that it could be twisted around. And what I thought of doing is putting an eyelet. And to put my eyelet in, I'm going to be using a crocodile punch and kind of eyeball it, and then put my little eyelet in. And I chose a silver one to fit with the with this. And there is the little eyelet installed. And then going to be threading the ribbon in, and then just making, I think a double nut should be enough to not be able to go through the little hole again. See, you would have to really pull it tight to remove it, and then you can just twist it around and it's closed. You could actually tie it in, stick it in there like so. So here's the other one. So, and I didn't share that one this way. And we've got one last one. We're almost there, folks. Almost. For this one, I won't be doing any stitching. And we'll be doing an easy closure as well. So this is a good thing. Okay, so we've got one last little book. This time we're going to be using some book paper to go over it, and okay, so let's put a bit of Liquitex. And I don't mind that the book page is whichever which way. She's going to make it more interesting. This little part in the middle I don't really care because I'm going to be putting something on top. even if it's not covered, doesn't really matter. Let's dry this off. Let's just tuck in all the extra pieces. This and this. Got one last little piece here. So now we just need to cover basically the middle part. So right there. And I'll do right here. And here. And I actually ran out of book page, which is surprising. Here's another one. Oops. Guess there were two. And I kind of think I like having a bit of the cardboard showing. So this will be done. So now fold this, see, like so. And of course it has to dry a bit, but put a bit of wax on it just so it's not so sticky. I don't mind that the front is a bit sticky for now, at least some of it, because I still need to put the embellishment on it. Okay, so this one is done. Now, told you this one was going to be super fast and easy. Well, basically you're going to put it in like this. Make sure to hold it. And then I've got a long nose stapler, but because this is so tiny, a regular stapler would work as well. Now I'm just gonna make sure that I staple from the outside, and so I've got my two staples and they're in there. And I will just get those down a bit because they're still a bit raised up. And I wouldn't want whoever will win this little album to hurt themselves. So this is the staple version. Now for the closure, I also wanted to share with you another way you can make a closure, and this is with a brad. So basically you just make a hole here. We'll use this one. Just make a hole right there for the brad, and then I use a big eyelet upside down, and then you put your brad on top of it, therefore it gives this raised effect. And you just do that on the inside, and you've got a little knob. Now for the inside, I don't really like having it shown, so I'm just gonna put some sucron tape and tape it down, and tape some this way at the same time, and make sure that the eyelet is not going anywhere. That one to stick there, and now it's stuck and it's hidden. And to make sure it really stays put, just gonna add a bit of glue. Okay, so this is your little closure. Now the embellishment I'm going to be putting on top is going to be this little flower that I handmade, and that one will be also stuck with sucron tape if I can find it. I'll stick it to the flower first. Should be easier to peel, and stick it down just like so. And then for the back we do the same thing. Got a little eyelet, so just eyeball it, and tuck it in, and squeeze it shut. The little ribbon, and again you can just twist it around, and it's tight close. Okay, so I hope that you found some ideas on how to make either closures or the way to hold them, or even the way to decorate them, and that you're gonna want to try this out, and hope that you will enter the giveaway. And in a month's time I'll do the winning. So this one is going into my Etsy store, this one is going to a special person, and then those two are going to you guys, special people that I love you guys so much. So happy that you're supporting me so much. Oh, actually, yeah, this one going to a special person, and these two are going to you guys. So yeah, so hopefully you're gonna like them. You're gonna want to enter in the drawing for them, and continue to give me support. It's so appreciated. And if you want to share this video, do so. It's great when I get to see new folks. I really, really, really appreciate it. So love you guys, and don't forget to leave comments if you want them. Bye!